Hi everybody, this is Suzanne Spooner. You know me as the QHHT Level 3 practitioner, Global Director for the QHHT Forum. I also am a creator of my own process called the Art of Universal Knowing, or TAUK. It's a teachable method of channeling or tapping into that part of us that knows everything, which is kind of my thing. I love showing people that they possess all answers and knowledge within. And this process of TAUK came through to me back in, oh gosh, I think it was 2008. I thought it was just a process for myself, but the messages started explaining shortly after they started really coming through that it was a method that was meant to be put out there for others to learn and be able to get their own messages for. So that's what I'm here today to talk about, those interesting messages that are coming through right now. As we are mostly all aware, there is an increase in energy coming into the planet. It's part of this great shift of consciousness that we all have the golden ticket to experience in this lifetime. If you know it or not, you asked to be here during all this chaotic and great time of consciousness growth, shall we say. So, with that, I sit periodically when I feel called to channel through a message. Now, my process of TAUK, I use the tools of a pendulum and a chart. That's how I teach it. Makes it kind of easy for people to understand that the message is coming through them and not from them. So I'll just show you real quick. Like, that's the pendulum that I use, a rose quartz. There's a reason for that. I won't go into. But this is the chart that I'm currently working off of. This is the chart that actually my husband designed, surprisingly. Anyways, so I want to talk to you most specifically about some recent messages that have come through since last week. As I sit to receive these messages, I never, very rarely, I guess I should say, request anybody specific to come through for these messages. They have been all over the board since 2008. But my primary folks that I get these messages from are my late father, Ron, God, Archangel Gabriel, my own high self. Oh gosh, there's many. So last week, you know, as we all are pondering these increased energies coming in, I sat down and I always ask ahead of time before the message starts coming through who it is that I am speaking with, who's bringing the message through. And last Sunday, what would have been the 18th of March, the message came through that it was from Thoth, the god from Egypt that we are most aware of, kind of the bird head, big beak. So anyways, I know I have connection with him. I've had that brought to my attention, and I understand that to be so, and that's great. He's one of my teachers. Probably one of yours too, perhaps. So anyways, the messages started coming through on the 18th of March. It was first a personal message. I didn't feel any need to share it with anybody, just about these energies and my own personal journey here on the planet. And when I sat down the next day, there he was again. And it seemed to be a bit of a broader message. So I'm going to share these messages with you. They lasted for about the better part of last week. I put them out on my blog, which you can read each one if you wish to. That blog address is the acronym for the Art of Universal Knowing, TAUK, and then my first name, Suzanne, talksuzanne.com. But I'm going to read through each one of them here together, and then I'm going to sum up, because he gave some really, really great tips for increasing our awareness and our own energy field during this time of the influx of consciousness that is coming into the planet at this time. So let's just begin, shall we? So Monday, March 19th, I say hello to him. He says hello to me. And then he says, today let's talk about readying yourself for the incoming energies. I suggest you begin by using oil on your third eye. It will increase your frequency. So I ask which oil specifically, and frankincense is what is spelled out. How often, I ask? Daily is the answer. Express the intention of enlightenment while holding the bottle. Okay, so here we go. Here comes some increased teachings about our intention and our creation. Let me read that again. Express the intention of enlightenment while holding the bottle. Now here comes the second tip. Drink water with the word love written on the container. Be in a place of peace in your mind. Tomorrow we will continue. So drink water with the word love on the container. So that brings us back to the great work of Dr. Emoto and how our words and intentions on water changes the structure. So you bet I was like writing love on the bottom of all of my containers, taping it on, or just permanently markering it in there. Okay, so that was the first day. On Tuesday, March 20th, I sat again, and he says, today, let's focus on being in the moment. When you focus on now, you are only in creator mode. Ooh, I like that. That is the secret of the goddesses and the gods, being in the moment of now. The energy dissipates when you act in a linear experience. That makes sense, doesn't it? The highest ability of creation exists only now. The highest ability of creation exists only now. The practice of instant manifestation is achieved this way. Your belief, if you accept or not, is key to the process. Gods and goddesses don't work from fear. Yes, I love that. Fear has no place in this new consciousness. They know, they are, they do. Okay? I'd like to put a little emphasis on doing. Where I'm really fine with if we get this giant wave of energy coming into the planet and blammo, everybody's changed instantly, bring it on. I'm cool with that. I'll work with it. But, there's a smidge of me that says that's kind of a lazy expectation. We have to do the work in order to increase our experiences for the highest and best good. So I like that. They know, they are, they do. Okay, so then on March 22nd, I sat again. This was, I think I skipped a day. I did. So I was running late on the 21st. I had a QHHT session to do, so I didn't have time to sit. But I was contemplating some comments in my on my Facebook page from the message that I had put out the day before from what people were saying as I was driving in my car down to my office. Now my car is like my great thinking spot. This is where I get so much information. I swear it's a little traveling portal. And so I was thinking on what some people were saying and, just kind of letting information flow. And I was, at a stoplight, or once I got down to my office, I would share that with them. But on the 22nd, I was able to sit again for a talk message. And it says, yesterday we communicated about the frequency of music. That was the topic. Music is a coded frequency that aligns energy. We know that, but nice information coming in. It is used in all dimensions as such. Now, for those of you that give QHHT sessions, you most certainly have heard this about the music being just amazing on the other realms, right? Very divine. But it says, in the days ahead, it is recommended to be in the frequency of music that you enjoy. So whatever it is that you feel guided to listen to, have that music going, because the vibration and the frequency are in the air, so to speak. You're tuning the dial to what you need in order to raise your own frequency and vibration up. Okay. The words are also powerful, but it is the pure tones of frequency that assist with the energies. If feeling anxious, seek calming tones. If feeling low in energy, seek upbeat songs. Now, interestingly, I had to run into a juice shop real quick on my way down to grab a a yummy pressed juice. And as I was getting that information, I'm waiting in the juice shop for my drink to be made for me, and that song Happy came on. I'm like, oh my God, this is nice example. Thank you for that. So anyways, be mindful of what happens to play, not so coincidentally, around you. And then this is such a nice suggestion. It says, if no music is available, simply hum. Your body will adjust to the most optimum frequency organically. Now, how perfect is that? We can do that at our workplace, in line at the grocery store, anywhere. You can just start letting your body produce a tone, right? And know that it's going to the tone that you need in order to help adjust to the frequency. So love that one too. Then it says, quiet contemplation is also advisable. The energies are allowing faster manifestations into the physical. Here we go. This is going to be good stuff. Be very mindful of your thoughts. The experience of negativity is fading for many. Your decision to focus on positivity will strongly influence your perception. Notice the opposite from positivity was not given because we're not going there anymore. Your decision to focus on positivity will strongly influence your perception. Be welcoming of latent skills and abilities becoming more noticeable. Now, I take that to be seeing things out of the corner of your eye, noticing lights, moving things perhaps with your mind, creating and manifesting things very fast. Be aware of these things. Take the increasing energy seriously and lightly. And it was LIGHT/LY. It's all light. So have fun with it, but pay attention to it. Be mindful of it. Okay, so that was March 22nd. That was kind of a catch-up day from the day before. Then on the 23rd, I get this. I had been exercising. I've been feeling the need to get on the treadmill a lot. And so I was kind of stepping off of the treadmill, just kind of being aware of my mind and how I felt after some strenuous exercise. And so I came into my meditation room and started channeling, and the first thing that he says is about that. You're in a state of openness. The mind lets go when you exercise the body, much like a meditation state. This is a segue in today's topic of opening yourself to higher energies that elevate your consciousness. It says today, focus on your breathing. Okay, so here's the next tip. Be mindful of your patterns of breath. When you find yourself with a stressful thought, increase your breathing rapidly for several seconds. I tried this. This is so cool. It works great. This incorporates oxygen into the pineal gland. Yay! Once you've repeated that step several times, and the number 6 came into my mind, you will be in sync with knowledge. So, hey, that's an easy way to start working with the processes, huh? And then it says, if you want to explore your consciousness to resolve an issue, try rapid breathing with slower than normal breathing. Okay, so very fast breathing and then slow breathing, then fast breathing, then slow breathing. I got a set of 4 of both together. Conscious breathing is the wormhole to all knowledge. Conscious breathing is the wormhole to all knowledge. It is the tool of initiation and advancement. It is also solely contained within your vessel and within reach at all times. I love this. See, you are your own best teacher, right? It's all within you. All information and knowledge is within. Okay, so great advice on breathing. Then on the 23rd, I sit, and it says an elevated frequency allows for an elevated experience. You're following the quest of the initiative. Being human is the quest of the initiative. To focus on the raising of vibration teaches you the mastery of the human experience. Being human in this time of consciousness is a gift and a hard task. Resonance is now allowing for unity consciousness on the planet. Universally, Earth is now seen as if she is in the fifth dimension. Woo, party. Okay, yeah, we've made a nice shift here. This is good. This is why it's mindful of your thoughts time, right? Okay, let me reread that. Universally, Earth is now seen as if she is in the fifth dimension. There will still be those who feel as though they are in the third and the fourth density. And I kind of get, we'll all kind of weave in and out of this, right? That we're going to feel more compelled to stay in that higher, better feeling place of our thoughts, which is higher density. Hooray for us. For those who are aware and want to explore the fifth, try this. Here's a little exercise. Close your eyes and imagine how you want your life to be. Feel it deeply. Expect that all falls into place to make it such. Be in it. Take these steps and repeat. So this is a practice that we can use throughout our day. You will create the life you desire. You must claim authorship and step away from viewership. Oh my gosh, I love that, right? You have to be the author of your own experience. Don't expect everybody else and phenomena to catapult you there. You need to work with it yourself in order to do your highest and best. Be in support of others, creating their simultaneous reality. Everybody's doing it, so, just be kind and open-hearted to all. Don't worry about what they're doing or how they want it to affect you. You do you. Let them do them, right? Each coexists in the creation of all. I love that. Okay, so quickly, here's what they're suggesting. Thoth is suggesting. Use frankincense on the third eye. Code your water with the word love on the bottom of it, maybe on the side. Use music to adjust your frequency. You can always hum, and that's probably the most beneficial way of doing it because you're doing what your body needs. Have very mindful thinking. Work on your breathing, the very rapid breathing and rapid and slow breathing together, and then tackle those problems that come up in your day-to-day life. Focus on the most optimum life that you want to experience. Feel it and then do it. Put the work in order to create and manifest what it is that you want your life to be. Now, last week I also had the opportunity to give a QHHT session to the most awesome of young men, and his subconscious wanted to speak a little bit about this event business. And it really gave a great line about that towards the end of his session. It said, release all expectations to increase wonder and excitement. I love that. I think that's just very empowering. So there you go. There's going to be, I think, more information coming through from him. I'm not going to get too much into that. The topic is time, though. That's all I'm going to say for right now. The topic is time. And I'm taking just a little bit of break to kind of take all of these great suggestions in and use them. I am noticing an increased ability and skills and awareness by following these. So if it serves you and if it feels like something that you want to do, please feel free. I'd love to hear what your experiences are with those steps from our good friend Toth. And if you want to look at each individual message that came through, just visit TAUK, Suzanne, TAUK, Suzanne.com. That is my blog. You can join that so that as these messages come through, they just beep right into your inbox. And I'll keep you up to date other than that. I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else here. Oh, yeah, there is actually. If you guys want to learn how to do QHHT, if you'd like to be a practitioner, if it feels like it'd be fun just to learn the process or to serve humanity by showing them and guiding them into that part of them that knows everything for all their own answering of questions and healing of their own body, I would love to meet you down in Arkansas. Julia Cannon and I are going to be teaching the next live level 1 class down there at the very, very end of May, coming up to the first week of June. It's a wonderful time. If you decide that you want to do that, check out qhhtofficial.com. That's where you sign up, and you can save 10% by using the discount code GRATEFUL in all capital letters. Okay, I think that's all I got for you. All right, enjoy the energies, do your work, be responsible for your mind and your body and your thoughts, and elevate. All right, we'll see you later. Nice talking to you.